Portugal is a land of discoveries, and nestled along the Douro River lies one of its most captivating treasures, Porto. This enchanting city, with its captivating blend of history, culture, and vibrant energy, offers an experience that lingers long after the bags are unpacked. Porto is a city best explored on foot, where every narrow cobblestone street and colorful tiled facade whispers tales of a rich past. The scent of salt air mingles with the aroma of freshly baked pastries, creating a symphony for the senses. The Douro River, the lifeblood of the city, winds its way through Porto, reflecting the colorful houses and historic bridges that grace its banks. It's a city that embraces its heritage while looking towards the future, a place where tradition and modernity dance hand in hand. So come along as we delve into the heart of Porto, uncovering its hidden gems and experiencing the soul of this remarkable city. The Ribeira District, Porto's beating heart, is a UNESCO World Heritage Site that transports you back in time. Imagine strolling through a labyrinth of narrow, winding streets, each one a kaleidoscope of color. The houses, adorned with traditional Portuguese tiles known as azulejos, seem to lean into each other as if sharing secrets whispered through the centuries. Balconies overflow with colorful flowers, adding to the vibrant tapestry of this historic neighborhood. As you wander deeper into the Ribeira, the scent of fresh seafood wafts from small, family-run restaurants, tempting you to stop and savor the flavors of Portugal. The sounds of laughter and music spill out from cafes, creating a lively soundtrack to your exploration. And there, standing majestically over the Douro River, is the iconic Dom Luís I Bridge, its iron arches a testament to the city's architectural prowess. A walk across this bridge is a must, offering breathtaking panoramic views of Porto's skyline and the shimmering waters below. Across the Douro River from the Ribeira District lies Vila Nova de Gaia, home to the renowned port wine cellars. This picturesque town, often overshadowed by its more famous neighbor Porto, holds a charm and significance all its own. The Douro River, a lifeline for the region, not only separates these two districts but also unites them through their shared history and culture. Here the air is thick with the sweet aroma of fermenting grapes, a scent that speaks volumes about the history and heritage of Porto. The vineyards stretch as far as the eye can see, their lush green vines heavy with grapes that will soon be transformed into the world-famous port wine. The Douro Valley, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, is a testament to centuries of winemaking tradition. The port wine cellars, or caves as they are known locally, are a sight to behold. These historic buildings, some of which date back to the 18th century, are more than just storage spaces. They are monuments to the art of winemaking. Each cellar has its own story, its own unique atmosphere, and its own contribution to the legacy of port wine. Step inside these cavernous spaces, and you'll be transported to a world where time seems to stand still. The dim lighting, the cool air, and the rows upon rows of barrels create an almost mystical ambiance. It's easy to imagine the generations of winemakers who have walked these halls, perfecting their craft and passing down their knowledge. Wooden barrels, some dating back centuries, line the walls, holding within them the liquid gold that has made Porto famous. Each barrel is a piece of history, a vessel that has aged and nurtured the wine to perfection. The sight of these barrels, with their rich, dark wood and the faint scent of wine, is a reminder of the patience and skill required to produce port. A tour of the port wine cellars is an essential experience for any visitor to Porto. Knowledgeable guides lead you through the cellars, sharing fascinating stories and insights about the winemaking process. You'll learn about the different types of port, the history of the cellars, and the meticulous care that goes into every bottle. Learn about the history of this fortified wine, from the vineyards where the grapes are grown to the aging process that gives port its unique character. The journey of port wine begins in the sun-drenched vineyards of the Douro Valley, where the grapes are carefully tended and harvested by hand. From there, the grapes are transported to the cellars, where they undergo a meticulous process of fermentation and aging. And of course, no visit to a port wine cellar would be complete without a tasting. This is where you get to experience the fruits of all that labor firsthand. The tasting sessions are a sensory delight, offering a chance to savor the rich, complex flavors of different types of port. Sample different varieties of port, from the ruby red tawny to the white port, each with its distinct flavor profile. The ruby port, with its deep red color and fruity notes, contrasts beautifully with the tawny port, which has a more complex, nutty flavor. The white port, often served chilled, offers a lighter, refreshing taste. The knowledgeable guides will help you discover the nuances of each type, enhancing your appreciation for this Portuguese treasure. They will explain the subtle differences in flavor, aroma, and color, and how each type of port can be paired with different foods to enhance your dining experience. By the end of the tour, you'll have a deeper understanding and appreciation for the art of port winemaking, and perhaps a few bottles to take home as a reminder of your visit to this enchanting place. Section 4, Chapter 3, Livraria Lello, a bookstore straight out of Hogwarts. Prepare to be spellbound as you step into Livraria Lello, a bookstore so enchanting it seems to have sprung from the pages of a fairy tale. This isn't just any bookstore, it's a place where the magic of literature and the art of architecture come together in a harmonious blend. The moment you cross the threshold, you are transported into a world where every corner tells a story, and every detail is a testament to the love of books and the beauty of design. Located in the heart of Porto, this architectural masterpiece has captured the imaginations of book lovers and architecture enthusiasts alike. The building itself is a work of art, with its stunning facade that combines elements of Gothic, Art Nouveau, and Art Deco styles. The intricate details on the exterior are just a hint of the wonders that await inside. As you enter the bookstore, your gaze is drawn upwards to the magnificent neo-Gothic staircase that spirals towards a stained glass ceiling. This staircase is not just a functional element, it is a central piece of art that adds to the grandeur of the space. The stained glass ceiling above bathes the interior in a soft, colorful light, creating an ethereal atmosphere that makes you feel as though you've stepped into another world. The intricate woodwork, the ornate carvings, and the warm glow of the lighting create an atmosphere of pure magic. Every piece of woodwork is meticulously crafted, and the carvings tell stories of their own. The warm lighting enhances the cozy, inviting feel of the bookstore, making it a perfect place to lose yourself in a good book. Browse through the shelves lined with books in various languages, or simply wander through the different rooms, each one more captivating than the last. The selection of books is vast, catering to readers of all ages and interests. Whether you're looking for a classic novel, a contemporary bestseller, or a rare find, you're likely to discover something that piques your interest. Livraria Lello is said to have inspired J.K. Rowling, author of the Harry Potter series, during her time living in Porto. It's easy to see why. The enchanting atmosphere and the whimsical design elements of the bookstore could easily serve as a muse for any writer. The connection to Rowling adds an extra layer of magic for fans of the series, making a visit to Livraria Lello feel like a pilgrimage to a sacred site of literary inspiration. The grand staircase, reminiscent of the one found in Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry, and the overall whimsical ambiance of the bookstore certainly lend credence to this claim. The staircase is a focal point, drawing visitors in and inviting them to explore the upper levels of the bookstore. The whimsical ambiance is enhanced by the eclectic mix of architectural styles and the attention to detail in every aspect of the design. Whether you're a Harry Potter fan or simply appreciate the beauty of a bygone era, a visit to Livraria Lello is an experience you won't soon forget. The bookstore is more than just a place to buy books. It's a cultural landmark, a piece of living history, and a testament to the enduring power of literature and art. As you wander through its halls, you'll find yourself enchanted by the stories it holds and the magic it exudes. So take your time, explore every nook and cranny, and let the magic of Livraria Lello transport you to a world of wonder and imagination. Section 5, Chapter 4, Clérigos Tower, reaching for the Porto sky. In the heart of Porto, a towering landmark pierces the sky, beckoning visitors to ascend and embrace breathtaking panoramic views. This is the Clérigos Tower, a symbol of the city and a testament to the architectural genius of Nicolau Nasoni. Completed in 1763, the tower stands at an impressive 75 meters tall and is an iconic feature of the Porto skyline. The Clérigos Tower is not just a marvel of architecture but also a piece of history that has witnessed the evolution of Porto over centuries. Climbing the 240 steps to the top might seem daunting, but the reward is well worth the effort. As you make your way up, the narrow spiral staircase offers a unique experience, with each step bringing you closer to a breathtaking view. The climb itself is an adventure, with the stone walls echoing the footsteps of countless visitors who have made the journey before you. Each level of the tower provides a different perspective of the city, allowing you to appreciate the intricate details of Porto's landscape. As you ascend the narrow spiral staircase, you'll catch glimpses of the city below, each level offering a different perspective. The higher you go, the more expansive the view becomes, revealing the beauty of Porto in all its glory. Finally, reaching the top, you'll be greeted by an unparalleled 360-degree view of Porto. The sense of accomplishment is palpable as you stand at the summit, taking in the stunning panorama that stretches out in every direction. From this vantage point, the entire city unfolds before you like a map come to life. The red-tiled roofs of the Ribeira District, the winding Douro River, and the iconic Dom Luís I Bridge are all laid out in a stunning panorama. The view from the top of Clérigos Tower is a visual feast, offering a unique perspective on the city's rich history and vibrant culture. The red-tiled roofs of the Ribeira District, the winding Douro River, and the iconic Dom Luís I Bridge are all laid out in a stunning panorama. As you gaze out over the city, you can see the blend of old and new, with historic buildings standing alongside modern structures. The Clérigos Tower offers a unique vantage point to appreciate the beauty and complexity of Porto, making it a must-visit destination for anyone exploring the city. Whether you're a history buff, an architecture enthusiast, or simply someone who loves a good view, the Clérigos Tower has something to offer. As the sun sets over Porto, the city is bathed in a golden glow, creating a magical atmosphere that is truly unforgettable. The Clérigos Tower stands as a testament to the enduring beauty and charm of Porto, inviting visitors to experience the city from a whole new perspective. At night, the Clérigos Tower is illuminated, casting a warm glow over the city. The view from the top is equally mesmerizing, with the lights of Porto twinkling like stars. The Clérigos Tower is more than just a landmark. It's a symbol of Porto's rich heritage and a beacon for all who visit this enchanting city. Section 6, Chapter 5, Mercado do Bolhão, a feast for the senses. For a true taste of Porto's vibrant culture and culinary delights, a visit to the Mercado do Bolhão is an absolute must. This bustling market, housed in a grand 19th-century building, is a feast for the senses, offering a sensory overload of sights, sounds, and aromas. As you step inside, you'll be greeted by a cacophony of vendors hawking their wares, the air thick with the scent of fresh produce, seafood, and flowers. The market is a hive of activity, with locals and tourists alike browsing through the stalls, bargaining for the best deals. Wander through the maze of stalls, marveling at the sheer variety of goods on offer. Freshly caught fish glisten on beds of ice, their scales shimmering under the market lights. Colorful fruits and vegetables, grown in the surrounding countryside, spill out from overflowing baskets. Don't be afraid to sample the local delicacies, from cured meats and cheeses to olives and traditional Portuguese pastries.